What this all boils down to is the classic struggle between church and state, and specifically to this issue, the struggle between legal tolerance and moral tolerance. To put it simply, you can tolerate something legally even though you disagree with it morally. With this issue, I believe Christians in America, even if you don't believe homosexuality is right, even if you believe it is wrong and sinful, you should still support its legalization because it makes legal sense in America and in a free society. I used to be a Christian, and even though I was fairly conservative, even though I thought homosexuality was a sinful practice, I still supported the legalization of gay marriage because it makes legal sense. And for a free society to ban it is just hypocritical. Think about this. In America, people are not allowed to discriminate on the basis of race or gender. Why should sexual orientation be any different? And think about this too. There's a lot of things in our culture that are legal, even though traditional Christian values would say they shouldn't be, or say that they aren't the right. Think about alcohol. Most Christians would agree that alcoholism is a sin, and it is essentially evil. Even at the same time, though, I don't see many Christians pushing to outlaw alcohol altogether, although it did happen in the 1930s with Prohibition. There's plenty of issues like that. The truth is that even if you think something is wrong, sometimes it just still makes sense to have it be legal. Now, this of course is only makes sense if you plan on living in a free society. If you want to live in a theocracy, then yes, it makes sense for you to say this is wrong and it shouldn't be allowed because it's wrong. But if you want to live in America the way it was meant to be, and I would assume most of you do, then sometimes you're just going to have to suck it up and be okay if things that you don't agree with morally are allowed.